Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to Vanduverse. Today, I'm going to tell you a wonderful Panchatantra story about a tiny little mouse and a huge, powerful elephant king. Can a tiny mouse really help a mighty elephant? Let's find out. Long ago, deep inside a beautiful green forest, lived a wise and powerful elephant king named Gajraj. He was huge, strong, and kind. A large herd of elephants proudly followed him everywhere. All the animals respected Gajraj, and everyone believed that nothing could ever trouble such mighty elephants. Nearby, in a peaceful grassy field, lived a tiny clever mouse named Chiku. Chiku lived with hundreds of other mice in a little underground village filled with small tunnels and cozy homes. Although Chiku was small, he had a big heart and was always ready to help his friends. One summer, the forest became very hot and dry. The ponds and streams slowly disappeared, and the animals became thirsty. Gajraj remembered a beautiful lake deep inside the forest and decided to lead his herd there. As the elephants marched through the forest, their giant feet shook the ground. Unfortunately, their path went straight through the little mouse village. The elephants did not notice the tiny homes beneath their feet. Tunnels were damaged, and the frightened mice ran for safety. Chiku bravely ran toward the Elephant King and shouted, "Please stop! Great King Gajraj!" The elephants stopped. Gajraj looked down and saw the tiny mouse. Some elephants laughed and said, "Look, such a little creature wants to speak to our mighty king." But Gajraj was wise and kind. He listened carefully. Chiku said, "Your Majesty, we understand that your herd needs water, but please do not walk through our village. Your giant feet are destroying our homes." The Elephant King thought for a moment. Then he smiled and said, "Little Chiku, you may be small, but you are very brave. I respect your courage. From now on, my herd will take another path." The little mice cheered with happiness. Chiku thanked Gajraj, and from that day, the tiny mice and the mighty elephants became good friends. But my friends, the story is not over yet. After some time, the rainy season arrived, and the forest became green and beautiful again. One day, while walking through the forest, Gajraj and his herd suddenly stepped into a huge trap set by hunters. Strong ropes and heavy nets fell around the elephants. They pulled and pushed with all their strength, but the more they struggled, the tighter the ropes became. Gajraj cried, "Help! We are trapped!" The animals heard the elephants, but they were too afraid to help. Then Chiku and his mouse friends heard the loud trumpeting. Chiku remembered how Gajraj had helped his village. He said, "Our friend is in trouble. We must help him." Hundreds of little mice quickly ran through the forest. When they reached the trapped elephants, Gajraj looked sadly at Chiku and said, "Little friend, the ropes are too strong. Even we cannot break them." Chiku smiled and said, "Maybe the ropes are too strong for elephants, Your Majesty, but let us try." The tiny mice began chewing the ropes with their sharp little teeth. Hundreds of mice worked together with courage and determination. Slowly, one rope broke, then another rope snapped. Finally, the huge net tore open. The mighty elephants were free. The forest filled with joyful trumpeting. Gajraj gently bowed his enormous head before tiny Chiku and the little mice. The Elephant King said, "Today, I learned something very important. I thought great strength was the greatest power. But even the smallest friend can help the mightiest when there is courage, kindness, and teamwork." Chiku smiled and replied, "And true friends always help one another, no matter how big or small they are." The elephants and mice celebrated together. The elephants sprayed water playfully from their trunks, while the little mice danced happily. So, my dear friends, what did we learn from Chiku and Gaidraj? Never underestimate anyone. Every person has something special to offer, and sometimes even the smallest friend can make the biggest difference. The moral of our story is, even the small can help the mighty. Thank you for listening, my dear friends. I hope you enjoyed this wonderful Panchatantra story. Like, share, and subscribe to Vanduverse for more exciting stories and amazing life lessons. Remember, stay kind, stay brave, and always help your friends. Bye-bye.